Alright, what is up guys? Professor Akali here bringing you a new video of the brand new Dr. Mundo full visual grade update rework. This is the biggest kind of rework you can do. Riot has just released a lot of information on Dr. Mundo's rework, that stupid champion that is just unkillable yet destroys you very quickly. He's getting reworked in case you didn't know. And we're going to be going over what they're changing, what his abilities are going to look like, what he's going to look like, and it is all going to be revealed in this. I think it's called a devlog. It's a post by Riot. Let's do it. So, Dev kicking off Dr. Mundo's VGU, the champion update that goes where it pleases. As we mentioned in the recent champion update, champion roadmap, Dr. Mundo is up for a VGU in 2021. We shared a lot of work in progress during Fiddle and Volley's VGU, and we plan to do the same for Mundo. Our hope is that by showing the direction and plans for VGUs early, we can get more feedback from you all about what's working well and what we can improve on. This approach has gone well so far, both in regards to feedback we received and the reception from you all, so today we want to share an early look at our work on Mundo's update. Basically, they're saying when they revealed stuff early, it turned out to work really well for them because they got to see what the community thought about Mundo, or about Volley and Fiddle rather. So they want to do the same for Mundo, make sure that the community is a-okay with all this stuff. So on that note, let's continue. Let's start by talking a little bit about why we chose Dr. Mundo for a VGU and what our goals are. Honestly, one of the main reasons we wanted to update Dr. Mundo is because of how dated his visuals have become. Mundo sticks out like a sore thumb in the current roster of champions. This is so true. We felt like there was a lot of potential to really upgrade Mundo's visuals and theme to not only look better, but to also fit in better with how League's visual style has evolved over the years. He really does look like a champion from 1,000 years ago at this point. We also think that there's room for gameplay improvements to Mundo's kit. He has a lot that currently works well for him, like his super tank regeneration and the ability to constantly chuck cleavers, both of which you can expect to stay in some form or another after his update. So what they're saying right now, right away, is he's going to keep some kind of crazy ult-like healing that he has already. His cleavers are likely going to be his Q, but I'd imagine they bring his regeneration to his passive to bring room for another ultimate. I'll bet on it. I'll bet right now. I'll bet on it. So another major goal for Mundo's gameplay is to keep him a very simple champion. Right now he is extremely easy to play. One of the easiest you could possibly play. We want to build more mastery into his kit, but not the kind of mastery that will suddenly require you to have lightning fast reflexes, so expect his kit complexity to stay pretty similar. The hardest thing you have to do right now for Mundo is auto cancel with your reset rather. With these goals in mind, let's hear what Dr. Mundo's lead gameplay designer, concept artist, and narrative writer have been exploring so far. A medical license to kill. This is the gameplay designer, Glenn Twin Enso Anderson. Most League players probably have a memory, or several, of blasting outrageous amounts of damage into a Dr. Mundo, then watching as he goes on to kill your carry and walk out with more health than he started. Yes, this happened to me yesterday. Thank you for reminding me. The extreme tankiness and regeneration are definitely things we believe are core to the Doctor's identity, and ultimately, when you play him, you should feel like taking advantage. You should feel like taking damage is a problem for other champions. This early in the process, we wanted to explore a variety of things we could do to ham up this experience even more. So, alright, I don't like that at all. Our main goals are to, number 1, give opponents more counterplay options against Mundo, number 2, increase Mundo's gameplay variance beyond landing cleavers, and 3, bring Mundo into the modern era of League without sacrificing his overall simplicity. We haven't landed on a final direction for his kit yet, but here's a few of the things that we've tried so far. This is really good that they're making it so, because honestly right now, Mundo, if he misses a cleaver, you lose a 1v1 pretty hard, and then yeah, so it's good that they're adding other things to it. The first iteration we tested had Dr. Mundo gain 1 max health every time he was hit. What? And we soon after tried other versions of Mundo, gaining max health by welcoming incoming damage. After a number of tests, it became clear that this was too much of incentive for bad decision making. Yeah, very true. Players would often overcommit, intentionally position poorly, or seek out really bad trades, so we pivoted slightly to Mundo converting his defensive stats into, you guessed it, more health. After a couple of items, his health bar became an absolute unit. Yeah, I don't like this at all, I'm not gonna lie. However, with such a ridiculous amount of health, the champions and items that were strong against Mundo became even stronger, and those that became weak became even weaker. The other time at Blazing King doing a percentage of their total health, things like that became way too strong, I'd imagine. That's what I thought of immediately. This created even more polarizing games that current Dr. Mundo, than current Dr. Mundo, so ultimately we decided to stop pursuing this route. Good call. Also, let me explain that little line because it's not the execute threshold for Elder Dragon buff. We also tried giving Dr. Mundo really high health regeneration at the time, but some of the damage he took would lower his max health. Okay. The line is currently showing his current maximum health. What? Which would only recover on Fountain or on his death. However, this contradicted the regeneration fantasy by making players feel punished for taking poke damage instead of protected by it, which is not a feeling we want for a misogynistic tank. It also led to some overall stress and confusion around when to fight, when to recall, and generally managing your max health. Overall, it was too much for a poor Mundo's brain to think about, so we moved on to some simpler abilities. Honestly, I feel like they didn't need to type all this. They probably could have made it in like one line or two. Anyways, outside of Giga Health regeneration, we thought about other tools you might expect from a Zonite mutant freak. We tried a few things not so surgical, embedding and ripping out his cleavers. Oh, well, okay. But that one we tested was mostly a chain reaction corpse explosion. Oh, that's so cool. So it's like a Tristana E. That is really cool. Very. Wait, what? All right, let's watch that one more time because that's really weird. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. I'm very confused as to why it just suddenly, he got one shot. Does he like... Huh. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what that is. While fun, ultimately, this ability felt too zoning oriented and overall magey for what you'd expect from a ripped melee top laner. Mundo having multiple tools to avoid going into melee didn't fit the character that he is visually, nor did it really encourage the type of gameplay we want Mundo to have. Yeah, this seems like some cheesy Dota 1 stuff from 15 years ago, honestly. Yeah, no, I don't like that at all. We're still in a phase where everything is super crazy and experimental, kind of like Mundo. While none of these early explorations have felt quite right, our muscly purple medical doctor will still be one of the league marquee mega tanks. We're super excited to share these early explorations with you to see where his gameplay goes and about all the totally legitimate medical knowledge we'll pick up along the way. Also, really quick, guys, I want to mention I'm doing a $1,600 gaming PC giveaway. This is an informal announcement, but I'm going to be announcing the winner on my stream in a month. I'm providing all the funds. It's a perfect computer. Anyone from anywhere can win. To enter that, all you have to do is like the video and check the link down below in the top of the description. Let's continue. So now we have his visuals. So throwing cleavers against a wall by Kindle Jack, the concept artist. Like Fiddlesticks, Dr. Mundo was one of my first loves in League. A trend is emerging while they were two of the very first champions. There's nothing quite like a rush of wading through your foes without a care in the world as their carries cry for someone to save them. So now we have a bunch of different arts that they're considering exploring. Guys, in the comments, let me know which one you like the most. This one looks like it's an ogre or troll from RuneScape. Actually, they all kind of do. I really like F. It looks like kind of like Pudge, though. Yeah, I don't know. I think that they're all pretty cool, to be honest, but all kind of very troll. We started out with a big exploration, plumbing the depths of Zon for directions revolving around what Mundo is and what Mundo could be. This is my favorite part of the design because we aren't yet focused on answering questions, only to ask. And even though this kind of wild dreaming isn't always practical, it can lead to unexpected sparks that inspire a brighter future. Ultimately, the visual fantasies that are his core are clear: Doctor and Mundo. The Doctor theme could be approached in many ways, and all of them could be an improvement, so I'm really excited there. Mundo, on the other hand, is that quality just being Mundo. Some would say it's indescribable, others purple, pure purple, but I'd eyeball as being an unkillable regenerating freak machine that maybe doesn't have the cleanest grip on reality. I would say my definition of Mundo is just some like really ugly, yeah, purple guy. So maybe not pure purple, maybe ugly purple. Um, and these are cool. These are really cool. I think if they made him K, that's one on the bottom right, this would be the coolest one. Um, I think that'd be the coolest one. Biomenace, Experiment, Juiced Up, Ogre Mundo. I think Experiment would be cool. Experiment with K. Yeah, this is actually really cool. I don't really like art that much, but this is really cool. Tone is something we're discussing a lot. Some say Mundo is a horrific, I almost read that different, serial killer. Others, a lovable dope. Some even tell me he's quite handsome. Okay. They're weird then. We think finding the right juxtaposition. All right, they're literally using synonym.com for no good reason. Who the hell knows what this word means? Uh, Between the comedy and the menace of Mundo will be key. It's going to be a wild ride, and I'm sure the design will go exactly where it wants to go. Listen, we're a bunch of nerds and gamers and kids. No one knows what this means, right? What are you doing? Anyways, I think I'm going to leave it at that, but I am going to let you guys pause it because lore and stuff like that isn't my main focus. For me, the main focus of the channel has always been gameplay, and art as well is always something interesting. But I'm going to let you guys pause it right here if you want to. We're also going to do the outro though. So what's next? We're planning to release Dr. Mundo in 2021, so you can expect the next dev vlog towards the end of next year once we enter full production. So they're going to give us all the details. As always, let us know what you think. What excites you? What terrifies you? Why is Mundo the handsomest purple doctor of all time? Okay. We'll be reading through your thoughts and feedback as we want all of you to help us make the best Mundo possible. That is by the Mundo VGU team. All right. If there's one thing I've learned throughout this, juxtaposition. Thank you, Riot. Now I'm smarter. Just kidding, I'm still dumb. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Be sure to check out the Game PC giveaway. Be sure to leave a like on the video. Check out the link down below. I'm excited for Mundo's rework. I'm not excited for anything like this, to be honest, because this kind of looks, this just looks weird. But I'm excited to see what we get. And as always, be sure to have a nice day. We'll have some more collabs very soon. You guys are going to love the content. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification. And until next time, peace out, guys.